While Rey Mysterio was out of action with an eye injury that he suffered at the hands of Seth Rollins, he debuted a brand new mask that has the right eye covered in black material. Rey had this new mask specifically made for his storyline injury, and he is actually rumored to wrestle in his new one-eyed mask at the July pay-per-view Extreme Rules. And Rey's son Dominic recently changed his look as well. In the past, when Dominic would appear on TV, he would always wear glasses, but now he no longer wears them when he's on TV, as he now wears contact lenses instead. Dominic also used to wear earrings, but he has stopped wearing those as well. The reason for Dominic's changes in his look is because Vince McMahon is grooming him to become a full-time wrestler in WWE, and he wants him to have a certain look that Vince believes will be more appealing to fans. Braun Strowman has recently changed his look. For a long time, he always wore his hair slicked back in a ponytail, as his hair always looked wet. But now Braun has ditched the ponytail wet look for something new, as Braun now has his hair done backstage by an experienced hairdresser and no longer wears his hair in a ponytail, and he keeps his hair dry, and he likes to have a lot of volume in his hair to make it look big and over the top. Edge is currently out of action with an injury, but when he makes his return to the ring, he will have a brand new look. When Edge returned in 2020, he had a beard that was mostly gray, but when his injury fully heals and he makes his return, he has revealed that he will return without a beard, as he will be completely clean shaven. Edge revealed that the reason why he is changing his look is due to the fact that his gray beard made him look old, and shaving off his beard and being clean shaven makes him look much younger. 2020 has been a big year for the soon-to-be parents, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Both have not only experienced the joy of becoming soon-to-be parents, but also big changes in their careers. And with these changes, they also transformed their looks. While away from the ring, the expecting mother, Becky Lynch, has started to let her hair go back to her natural hair color and letting it grow longer than it's been for some time. Some fans have remarked that Becky Lynch looks very different, not having her trademark orange hair, and some of these fans hope that when she does return to wrestling, that she keeps her hair its natural color. The reason for Becky's hair color change is due to her pregnancy, as the ingredients in hair coloring products are not good for the baby, and Becky, being the responsible mother-to-be, promptly stopped coloring her hair, and the results have been nothing short of breathtaking, as Becky looks more beautiful than ever, while her future husband, Seth Rollins, is more sinister than ever, as his new gimmick as a heel has led to him completely changing his overall appearance. The first thing that Seth changed about his look is that he now wears his hair in a bun when he is not wrestling in a match. Has also grown out his hair, and he also stopped straightening it, and it's now much curlier than ever. Besides changing the look of his hair, Seth has also changed his ring gear, and Seth has also been seen wearing suits when he does promos. The Undertaker announced his official retirement from wrestling in 2020 during an episode of the WWE Network documentary series, The Last Ride. The Undertaker has had many different looks over the years, but in 2020, The Undertaker changed his look to match his real-life look. On an episode of Monday Night Raw a few months back, The Undertaker debuted his new look, and not only did The Undertaker have a new look, but he also dropped The Undertaker Supernatural gimmick, and now he was basically performing as himself. The Undertaker also used this look in his match against AJ Styles at WrestleMania 36, which was The Undertaker's final match. In the Last Ride series, we saw what The Undertaker looks like in his everyday life, which led to The Undertaker using his real-life look during his feud with AJ Styles. The Undertaker now wants to be known as his real name, Mark Calloway, because The Undertaker's character is now gone forever. In October 2019, Bayley debuted her brand new attitude and look, but now Bayley has debuted another brand new look. Bayley recently cut her hair even shorter and has her hairstylist shave designs on the back of her neck, such as a birthday cake to celebrate Bayley's birthday, and in the past, she has had other designs as well, including a lightning bolt and her Gemini birth sign. Bayley decided to once again change her hairstyle because she said she wanted a cooler haircut, one that would add to her heel persona. There's a brand new wrestler in WWE who is creating a lot of buzz. But many fans don't know that this wrestler actually used to look much different. At the 2020 Backlash pay-per-view, the Giant Ninja debuted, and before donning the ninja attire, the man under the mask had an entirely different look. In NXT, the Giant Ninja, who went by the name Jordan Amagabehind, wore green pants with a brown leather belt, and he didn't wear a shirt or a mask. But he never wrestled on TV and only made appearances at NXT house shows. The reason for this is because Triple H and Vince McMahon knew that they could use him on the main roster and decided to keep him off TV so that when he did debut on television, it would make a big splash. The current plan is to have the Giant Ninja wrestle in actual matches very soon, and he will keep his mask on the entire time to add to the mystery of just who the Giant Ninja is. Carmella has had many different looks over the years, but now it seems that in the coming weeks, she will debut yet another look. Carmella's brand new look will consist of her having bright blonde hair and wearing less makeup. Carmella wore a wig on a recent social media post to give fans a preview of what they can expect when she debuts her brand new look. In the past, Kofi Kingston was well known for his black dreadlocks that he's had for the majority of his wrestling career, but in 2020, Kofi surprised fans when he made a big change to his hair color. Kofi changed the color of his dreadlocks to blonde. Kofi did this because he wanted to differentiate himself from his WWE Championship run in 2019, where he had black dreadlocks, and Kofi ultimately made this change to keep his character fresh, and he has plans to keep changing his look more often, which means we might see Kofi change his hair color again in the near future. We have not seen Bray Wyatt's Masked Fiend character for some time, and it's currently rumored that the Fiend will not appear on television until the lead up to the SummerSlam pay-per-view, which begins in late July, as the current plan is to have Bray perform as his other personas, including the old Bray Wyatt, the Muscle Man, and the Firefly Funhouse version. But when Bray does bring back the Fiend persona, he'll have a much different look, as a recent picture was leaked of Bray Wyatt wearing the brand new mask that the Fiend will wear when he returns to challenge Braun Strowman to a match at SummerSlam. The Fiend's new mask will only partially cover his face, as the top portion of Bray's face will be uncovered, and the bottom half will be covered by his new mask. The Fiend's old mask covered his entire face, but now his new mask will only cover his mouth and nose, and he will no longer wear dark makeup around his eyes, like he did when he wrestled with the old Fiend mask. And along with the new mask, Bray will continue to wear colored contact lenses to add to his Fiend persona. The reason why the Fiend is getting a brand new mask is because Vince McMahon felt like the Fiend persona was beginning to get old with fans, and he felt it was time to give him a makeover so that when he does finally return, fans will be stunned by his new appearance. But the Fiend's new mask isn't the only change that is planned for the new Fiend. He will also have new ring gear, as he will now wrestle shirtless. The reason for doing this is to show off the Fiend's tattoos in order to make him look more menacing, and there will likely be several other changes to the Fiend's look. And when he finally does make his return, fans will most likely be very surprised at the Fiend's transformation.